All right, hey everybody. Oh, it's old Pop's back. Listen, Pop Sports is on because we got football. And we got a lot of football happening. We're trying to figure out right now, everybody is trying to figure out who's going to make the playoffs, right? Got 12 teams in the NCAA that are going to make these playoffs. And I'm looking at the top 12 right now. We're going to look at it here in a second together. And I don't think all of them are going to make it. I'm just saying, in my opinion. But let's take a look and see where we're at. Let's take a look at the AP poll for this week, right? Going into the night's game and then this weekend's games. Number 1, Oregon. Number 2, Georgia. Number 3, Ohio State. Number 4, Miami. And number 5, Texas. Okay, I think Oregon's a shoo-in. They're going to make it. They're going to be in. No doubt about it, right? Georgia, I think it depends on how they play over the next 2 weeks. If they lose the next 2 weeks, they're not going to make it. Ohio State, same way. Now, they're 7-1 apiece, Georgia and Ohio State. So, yes, they can make it. But they're going to have to play out and win out this next 2 weeks, in my opinion, in order to make it. Miami, they'll be in. They're 9-0 right now. Texas, 7-1. I think if Texas wins this week, regardless of what happens 2 weeks from now, they're in. Almost no doubt in my mind. Penn State, number 6. Tennessee at number 7. Indiana at number 8. BYU at number 9. And Notre Dame at number 10. Okay. Here's 5 more, right? Penn State, 7-1 right now. Tennessee, 7-1 right now. I think both of them are going to have to win out. To go in. Because Penn State dropped 3 this week already. Right? Tennessee, 7-1. They're going to have to win out, I think, to get in. Indiana, they're 9-0. They're going to get in. There's no doubt about it, in my opinion. BYU is 8-0. I think they'll be in, but if they lose this next 2 weeks, that could throw them off the count too. And then Notre Dame needs to win at least one of these to get in my opinion. All right, 11 and 12, we got Alabama and Boise State. Alabama's 6-2 right now, right? If they lose another one, they won't make it. Boise State, 7-1. They lose another one, they won't make it. I don't think. My opinion. 13 SMU, 8-1. 14 LSU, 6-2. And 15 A&M, Texas A&M at 7-2. All right. SMU, 8-1. Very feasible they'll make it in because they've climbed 7 again this week. LSU 6-2, they're going to have to win out. There's almost no doubt about it. They will have to win out in order to get in. A&M, they're down 5 from last week. I think if they don't win out, they're not in. All right, what do we got? 16 through 20, we got Ole Miss, 7-2. Iowa State, 7-1. Army, 8-0. Clemson, 6-2. And Washington State, 7-1. Okay. Ole Miss, 7-2. They're going to have to win out. No doubt about it. Iowa State, 7-1. They may have to win out, too. Army's 8-0. My opinion, they should be ranked higher than they are right now. I think Army has a strong possibility of getting in. They went up 3 last week. They go up another 3 this week and another 3 or 2 next, after next week. They're going to get in. There ain't no doubt about it. Clemson 6-2. They're going to need to win out. They dropped 8 this week. Washington State, up to this week, 7-1. Pending their schedule, I think, is what's with them. Colorado at number 21, 22 Kansas State, 23 Pittsburgh, 24 Vandy, and 25 Louisville. Okay, I don't think any of these 5 make it in. Colorado 6-2. They really need to win out. Kansas State 7-2. It's feasible, but they're going to have to win strong in order to get in. Pittsburgh 7-1. They're going to have to win strong. Vandy 6-3. They're not getting in. Louisville's not getting in at 6-3. It's not going to happen. If it does, it will just completely floor me. I just don't see it. All right, tell me what y'all think. I could be wrong on some of them. There's no doubt about that. What do you think of the wall, by the way? We got it lit up a little bit now. I think it's kind of fun, me. But, all right, Saturday, November 9th, we got number 5, Texas at Florida. See, this is what I'm talking about. Texas needs to win this, and they need to win big. Right? I think they'll win. I don't know about big. I'm going to give them 13, but I don't know if they're going to win that big. 4, Miami at Georgia Tech. I think Miami's going to be in either way. And Georgia Tech's a tough one. That could be an interesting game. I'm going to give Miami a touchdown in that one. I think they'll win it by 7. Ohio State, Purdue. Number 3, Ohio State at Purdue. Ohio State will win that. They should win it by about 10. Iowa State at Kansas. Iowa State will win that. Touchdown. Clemson at Virginia Tech. 19 Clemson at Virginia Tech. This could be one of those telling games right here, right? I think Clemson will win that, but I'm only going to give it a field goal. Army at North Texas. 18 Army at North Texas. Army will win that. 17. I think that's fair. Number 2, Georgia at number 16, Ole Miss. See, this is another one of those telling games. This is going to be a teller for Georgia. I think Georgia wins this, but I'm only going to go by 3 because Ole Miss, at 16, they're playing strong. Number 8, Indiana, Michigan. Indiana will win that. 7. Colorado, Texas Tech. Colorado will win that. 10. South Carolina at 24, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt should win that. I'm going to say by 3. Number 1, Oregon at Maryland, or Maryland at number 1, Oregon, I should say. Oregon will win that. I don't know. Maryland, yeah, 24. It's probably the biggest one I've given all year. Number 7, Tennessee, Mississippi State. Tennessee should win that handily. I'm going to say by 14. Number 11, Alabama at number 14, LSU. Okay, I think Alabama wins this. Alabama's going to win this. I'm going to say by 7 because I think it'll be a close game, but Alabama will pull it off. 10, Notre Dame, Florida State. Notre Dame will win that. We're going to say 7. 12, Boise State at Nevada. Boise State, 14. Penn State at Washington. Or Washington at Penn State, I should say. Penn will win that. Penn State will win that. You know what? I'm going to say by 3 because Washington's another one of those really funky, like, wow. They could do anything at any given time, you know? 23, Pittsburgh at Virginia. Yeah, Pittsburgh will win that. By 3. No, we're going to say 7. 9, BYU at Utah. BYU by 6. And then 20, Washington State, Utah State. Washington State by 3. So that's where we stand on that right now. Let's see how right we are. Right? And y'all let me know what you think. I don't think there'll be any major upsets this weekend as far as the top 25 goes. Now, the NFL. The NFL is starting to figure out who's going where, too. They're not quite there yet. They're only halfway through the season. But Bengals and Ravens tonight. I think the Ravens are going to win that. I'm going to give it a touchdown. Giants, Panthers. Giants by 3. Falcons, Saints. Well, the Saints just fired their head coach. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I'm going to go Falcons by 3. Bears, Patriots. Pats by 7. Steelers, Commanders. I'm going to say Steelers by 4, just because I like the Steelers. Vikings, Jaguars. Vikings by 14. Broncos, Chiefs. Chiefs by 10. 49ers, Buccaneers. Interesting game. I'm going to say Bucks by 3. And then Bills, Colts, I'm going to say Bills by 3. Now, Titans, Chargers. That could be a fun one, too. I'm going to say Titans by 6. Jets, Cardinals. I'm actually going to take the Cardinals by 3. Eagles, Cowboys. Well, not a game I'll be watching. I don't like either one of them, personally. But I will say Eagles by 7. And Lions, Texans. Well, Lions are on a roll right now. They're playing tough, hard-nosed, top-notch football. I'll take the Lions by 10. And then on Monday, the Dolphins and Rams. I'm going to take the Rams by 3. So, that's where we stand on the games this weekend. This will be fun. Ought to be a good weekend. Lot of good games. Lot of good games. So it should be a good weekend. A really good one. Hey, let me know what y'all think. Look, we'll get into more sports as we go because we're about to get into the playoffs in college. So, yeah. Y'all want to see anything about hockey? Anything you want me to look at? You let me know and we will get it done, all right? Other than that, listen, y'all have a great, great day. And I will see you next week with the next picks, scores, and otherwise. This is Old Pops. We are out.